Yeah,
Hey,
chat, don't know what happened there. It just fucking conked out and it was really odd, but yeah,
I did
we're,
it.
we're back.
I did it. It was all my fault.
You did this.
I did this.
You earned a level up.
However, level up. I will say though, I'll go ahead and pull the map up. What? No, that's done. So I'll pull up the abode.
Oh,
So grid.
the super special NPC.
Mm.
You see like it's a bad thing, like ooh Marty Stew. Yes, change, and I should be down there with the T's.
No, yeah. After after hearing all that, ours is gonna just kind of nod to himself and say, "Well, I suppose I'm stuck until I find a broom touch willing to help me."
I mean, it sounds bad, but yeah, more or less. And we don't want to be like rude or anything, but it's kind of how it is. I mean, the yeah, just how it
It
is.
doesn't have. It doesn't have to be that way.
Well, no,
If maybe
if you can somehow figure out how to get, uh, you know, because there are animals that I'm not even sure what animals they are, but there are animals like further north, further south, further west that have also had this like innate ability to kind of know when things are wrong, kind of how the brimtouch do, kind of like the magical feedback thing, but they're they're not common, and if you can somehow get like a line of trade going, you'd be a very rich man, but it'd be a lot of work.
Ah,
ours remembering
yes.
that he can talk to plants and animals says, "Oh, I probably won't go out of my way to kill these animals, but I may have a way to come to an agreement with them. I don't know.
An agreement.
I
Okay,
don't know.
so
Regardless,
are you guys got a new map loading
regardless.
or no?
98% stuck at
Okay,
it.
so long as it's loading, that's fine.
You know.
Yeah, loading.
So ours is gonna say, regardless, thank you
Still
for your
loading.
time. It was very enlightening, and even if I didn't gain any further knowledge, it
Yeah, I mean,
put me on the right path, I suppose.
as bad as it sounds, feller, the brim touch method is a lot more convenient. Not ethically convenient, but more convenient.
Um, I
There
don't
are a
want.
lot of them.
I don't want convenience. I want to
I don't want to
make
feel
us
bad.
right.
And like I
I don't
said,
want to be known as someone that disrespects cultures. God damn it.
yeah. But like, if you can find someone who knows about the weird little animals, you can probably do it that way. But I wouldn't know where to even begin. And he kind of looks for his buddies, and he kind of looks for his buddies, and they'll go, "I don't have any idea."
Well, there may be rumors somewhere. I'll work it out. Thank you for your time, though.
Okay. And now we'll go back to Q. Actually, no, Aaron. Aaron, is there anything that you want to do for your character, RP wise, or no?
No, I don't think so. Because
Okay.
we're just in. Yeah, no.
Okay. So Q,
Oh,
you finally.
so-
Ooh, okay.
Oh, I was just about to say, just to catch Mega up. You helped me realize that we need Brim Touch horns, so you're aware of all that information and what I set out to do.
Yeah, I heard all that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so you know.
he heard it. Arse. God. Anyway, so Q, you arrive at what many locals call the abode, and that's the abode of Biff. And Biff is the Goliath eccentric craftsman. And as you're kind of walking up, it is kind of towards the edge of town. You can see where like there are more trees here and more kind of dirt here, and it's a quite loud part of town. You can hear like townsfolk harking wares, the neigh of horses, the busy cacophony of people talking. There's a large inn here, so it's a very busy part of town, and there are also private homes here. But this is kind of where Biff built his home. And I'll put you on the map here in a second. I'm making walls. I'm making walls. He's making walls. Gotta get a door
I
going.
know. That's a
Door.
fancy house right there.
Well, he like I said, he kind of does well for himself. He was very busy in his youth, and when his kids moved out, he's like, yeah, I'll rent. So basically, behind him on the north is that giant inn that stretches further outwards. And when there's overflow from the inn, he goes like, yeah, I'll give you a room upstairs, and he kind of charges a premium for it, and kind of he makes his money that way. We'll put it that way. Okay, so let's put Q on the map here. There's Q. And gotta do vision here. The abode. Doot. Nope, didn't work, motherfucker. Save changes. Okay, that's the wrong one. Save changes. There we go.
Everything turned black.
Yeah.
Ah,
Okay, so you arrive down here. So you're kind of walking down the street. There are people going back and forth past you, and you see the abode ahead of you. So on the map here, let's make it a bit larger, those squares. Hold on a second here. It's very, very tiny grids. Grid size 120. Save. There we go. So Q, you're there. There you go. You're just above the A there. So you're kind of
Yeah.
so as you kind of enter this battle space, you hear neighing horses, the clink and clank of smithing hammers, both from the stablery and from the abode. You hear the chatter of people at the market over here. There's people all around the inn. It's a very lively and bustly part of the town.
Yeah. I wake my way up towards the door,
Okay.
slithering through the crowd.
Okay. So the front door is quite quaint. It's nothing too big. And there's a kind of like a plaque there that says Biff Shindes. And that's more or less all it says. You can so as you're here, from right here you can see it as a window. This way, right here, it's a window there, and you can see shadows and movement from the window, and hear like the loud noises of someone working from inside this little shop over here.
I will try to be polite first, then knock on the door.
Let's see here. Roll me a brawn check real quick.
Ah, glorious.
Glorious bronze.
Haha.
Okay. Yeah. So as you kind of nothing really happens. You wait for a few minutes, but no one really shows up to the door.
Do I
That's
still
probably
see the shadows in the window?
Yeah, someone's definitely inside there, moving around and working on something and that kind of stuff.
Okay, then I have to move towards the window.
Yep.
Do I see a spoken Goliath man working?
Yeah. So inside is Biff Shindes, and Biff Shindes has like he's basically a completely bald head all the way through. He's just a huge fucking dude because he's fucking a fucking Goliath. And you also see he's got like a very big bushy just caterpillar mustache and a very like a very short cropped partial beard that kind of runs along his chin. And he's currently pouring molds for something inside the shop there. And I lost my fucking icon. God damn it. Why? I made it. I lost it. Fuck. Anyway,
If
so
disappears in the void, never to be seen again.
there he is. Got it. All right, found it.
He
So
returns.
give me a second here. Biff. NPCs, new actor, Biff. NPC, create new folder. Doot. I fucking love how the system works.
Add hammer for damage. Add health.
Do what now?
I'm just thinking that this is gonna be a boss battle since we have a name for this area.
So Biff is inside the workshop there, just working on stuff.
Looks friendly.
Well, he looks friendly enough. He's holding this huge fucking. It would look like a double-handed. It looked like a double-handed warhammer in no man's hand, but in his hand he's kind of single-handing it like against the fucking forge. And you can see that he's making very, very large horseshoes. Like he's sitting there just whacking around and making very large, ornate horseshoes right now.
I will try knocking on the window.
As you do, you see Biff kind of look up, and he stands up straight as he looks up, and you see this dude's like 9 feet fucking tall, and he holds up a single finger towards you, and you see him kind of put this horseshoe to the side on the horn of the anvil, and kind of walks over, just doot doot, and he opens up one of the swing doors to his shop and walks out, and comes around, and he goes, and so basically Biff is like thundering towards you, and he goes, "Hello, can I help you? You looking for a room?"
No. I'm looking for a craftsman for some tinkering.
Well, I guess you found one. Are you looking for horseshoes or statue? What are you looking for?
Some very delicate parts that are very hard to make, but
So you see this, really? He kind of folds his huge arms over each other. How delicate we talking here? We talking like you looking for some kind of doodad, or like what are you really seeking here?
well, I will show him the manual
The manual.
of English words
Okay.
and
Look pictures.
yeah, we need these and then these.
So he pulled up this book. He goes, "What in the hell is this?" He kind of looks. He kind of comes around behind you, looks over your shoulder, and it's like the shadow is cast over you. Like he leans over you, and he goes, What in the hell is this thing?"
It's a metal carriage.
A metal carriage. Never.
Yes.
I've never heard of those. Is it somewhere near here? I can look at it, or like what's wrong with it?
Let's just say that it hit a tree and some parts got destroyed. It needs replacements.
Well, I can't do much if it's all the way out there. So, why don't we bring it back here? It'll roll, won't it? It'll still move, right?
I look at my scrawny arms and I don't think I can roll it here. It's very heavy. It's just an eye shot out of the village if you don't mind the brisk walk.
Well, as long as it will roll, we can probably borrow some of the tavern's draft horses for the carriages, and we're probably able to pull it down here. It's just, it will roll, right? It'll kind of trundle along like wagon wheels.
They are special wagon wheels.
Well, why don't we go take a look at it, and I'll kind of see what we can do about it.
Yeah.
Okay. So you and Biff, well, I can't I did the name generator, and it's like just Biff, B-I-F. I'm like, nice. But you and Biff head over towards the stricken Viking, and Zephyr, Aaron, and Blobby see Q walking up with this fucking absolute unit of a man walking behind him.
What the fuck?
And as y'all walking up, he kind of goes, "Oh, so this is the wagon.
Indeed.
What'd you guys do to it? It looks pretty hardy to me.
I will whisper
This-
to Biff. My colleague over there drove into a tree.
Well, I don't see how a
Which one
tree.
of us did you point at?
I don't see how a tree could do that, but what makes this thing move? What makes it do stuff? Because obviously no horses, and so like what makes this thing tick exactly?
Well, we have all the horsepower inside here.
So I assume you kind of show them the engine.
Yeah.
So as you kind of show them the engine, he kind of squints. It's not really a bad squint, more like what the fuck is this squint? He kind of leans into the engine compartment, and it's about that time that ours shows back up as well to the Viking. And he goes,
Let's see this fuck.
this absolute unit like holding open the hatch one handed. That takes like two of you guys to pull open. It's like what in the hell? And he goes, I see. It looks like there's some the thing's made out of metal pipe and this little squidgy stuff. What's this little black squidgy thing? It's kind of squishy.
Ours is gonna say, excuse me, sir. Who are you?
I'm Biff.
He's the mechanic.
Oh, nice to meet you, Biff. What are you
Oh,
doing?
he's a mechanic.
We need replacement parts. I got him to help us.
Oh, well, good luck with that, I suppose.
Well, I'm gonna give it a good whack. But yeah, I definitely want this down at my house. I'm gonna go back and talk with my friend at the tavern and try and see if I can borrow some of his draft horses, and we'll try and drag it up to the house. And I assume, do you guys need a place to stay as well? I mean, you can stay at the tavern and the inn, but you know, I'll be having your thing with me, so it's up to you.
The inn.
Well, do you have space in your home?
Well, yeah. I kind of rent out rooms when when there's no rooms at the inn. I do overflow, and I'm sure we can come to an agreement on price. That shouldn't be a big issue. I would reckon.
That would be nice. I'd personally rather
There you go.
we stay close to the wagon.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't see any problem with that. So if I'm reading this whole situation correctly, are you guys part of the whole, like, bale rider thing down south where you have all the new doodads and all that fun stuff?
What are you talking about? We made this thing.
You didn't make
Okay,
this.
Yes.
shut up.
So
Yes.
so
yes.
so Biff
yes,
so,
well,
so Biff looked at you and goes, "You didn't make this." Like he just knows. No, you didn't.
yes. Please excuse my friend here. He's a very chronological liar. I don't even know their actual
course you don't.
gender.
See? That guy keeps misgendering me. Don't trust him.
Anyway, yes, we are a part of the Veil Riders, and yes, this is one of the more advanced vehicles.
See,
I
he goes,
would say the
interesting.
most advanced.
Yes.
Well, how about just for now,
It's a challenge.
you guys come to my home. I'll have you share a room. You know, help cut costs. Well, of course, I do include meals. Obviously, that's what I do. And you guys can you guys can stay there, kind of, you know, like level out, relax, and I'll take a look at this. I'll have one of my people keep an eye on it for you. That way, no one comes around and messes with it, because it's going to draw a crowd probably. But I'm pretty sure I can get this back to somewhat working order. It's going to be a challenge because this is new, but I think I can do some good work with it. Yeah.
I'm sure. Who actually brought you here? Q?
That one.
Was it
He
you?
kind of points towards Q.
Yes. I'm sure my friend here could give you pointers. Do you know how to? Yes, I'm sure you can do something.
How to what?
I don't
I
know.
barely got through the manual on my own. That's
But you've
the best
read the
I can do.
manual, right?
Well, I mean, it looks like you guys just broke some pipes. Like you just ruptured some little, like, these very tiny little pipes in here that look like they're full of fluid of some kind, and you more than likely just kind of cracked them. So, I would go in, do some casting, do some rolling, some fitting, and I'm pretty sure I can do this. It's just gonna take maybe a little while.
Well, as long as it's okay with everyone else, I suppose we have no
Yep.
problem.
Slap Salad says a chronological liar. You can measure but time by how often he fibs. Amusing. All right. So Biff goes, all right, so I want to go down to my home and I'm going to try and get some draft horses here. While I'm gone, see, like, if the things I've heard, right, this thing has something called a what is it? A transformation case or something, right? That's a thing that makes it like there's like gears inside of it or whatever.
I apologize. I don't know the technical terms.
I don't know what that is either.
Okay, well, just go in and make sure that it can roll. It can roll on its own, and I'll have one of you get inside and work the breaky thingy, the little squishy pedal squish thing, and make sure it can roll free. Like, say if I push it, it'll roll on its own, and we'll work from there. And Biff goes, "I'll be back in a few minutes." And he kind of trots back towards town.
You
Who's
need to
the-
put it in neutral, guys.
Do you
Does
know
it
that?
even have-
Do you know that in character?
I would think, yeah.
Do a brain power check.
I hope so.
Sure. Let's just make sure that this brain power check is...
We
One
got
second, I haven't updated it yet.
I do not know of this. Neutral. I know gas.
So Q, you think set it to wombo, and Zephyr goes, no, neutral. Put it in neutral.
How do you do that again?
And
This is the man we let drive it.
I know where the gas pedal is. Okay.
so what happens is you guys gotta turn it on for like the barest amount of time. So turn it on, basically kind of put it back together, put the header cover back on, and get it running for a few seconds so you can put it in neutral with the fucking digital changing pad, and then turn it back off. It's risky but
we can-
simple.
We could do the anime strategy that we did to try to.
No. So
No. No.
It's got, so this thing has, so with the manual, it has an electrical transmission. So the vehicle's got to be on in order to turn it into neutral, so the gears can change places and put itself in neutral.
Because it's in one currently.
Yes, it's in one. Actually, the Viking has,
It's in drive.
yeah, it's basically a giant D that you guys have a pad on there. So basically, so for those of you at home who want to steal military vehicles, basically, all military vehicles have a little digital pad now because they're all electronic transmissions, and you have like R N D and then DL, DH, and then a few other ones. Basically, you kind of go doot 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 to D, and it'll kind of go up, and you can force it in 1 and 2 and 3 still, but basically you go boop boop boop, and you kind of push a button, and makes transmission go.
Oh.
So ours will nod like he understands and then say, "This is completely out of my field of expertise. Good luck." And then just walk away
So,
and just sit down to look at his books more. I guess I don't know.
Nerd.
Okay, nerd. You don't want the Viking fixed.
Nerd.
Well, I want the Viking fix, but I
Go
don't.
play with your books, Ars.
Go play with your books, nerd.
I really don't know why I even bothered to argue with you.
Why do I even bother?
I don't know why either. You'd never win.
All right,
I
but Biff,
No.
but Biff does come back with these very large draft horses who look meaner than fucking snakes, but more or less mind Biff because he's also fucking huge. And he kind of, and the horses have harnesses to him, and you see Biff kind of tying these lead lines to the Viking itself. And he goes, so they should be able to pull it without any kind of shafts. It's kind of mostly just kind of tug on it with these harnesses. Do you guys got it in free roll mode or whatever?
That's the small issue there. The vehicle or the wagon won't turn on.
Well,
Oh,
no,
no, it's perfectly fine.
no,
Just
it will,
do your
but
magic, Q.
Dude. So who's the driver here?
You.
Q.
Yes.
Q. Just give me a driving check using brain power.
Oh, at least it was using brain power.
At least.
At least it was with brain power.
Oh God. Why you like this?
What's wrong?
Yeah.
You seem to be having trouble.
Yeah, the Viking is broken, arse.
Oh no, you seem perfectly capable of doing it yourself since you
Viking
shooed me off like
broken.
that.
All right.
I feel like
We basically
you
just need
told
some.
us to do it ourselves.
We
Yes,
just need a
because I have
charge of
full faith in
electricity,
you.
right?
Do what now?
Yes.
We just need a charge of electricity in it,
Well, I'm
just to kind of start up the spark plug kind of thing.
more or less you gotta be able to turn the system on and more or less kind of like push the button, make it change over. Let's see if it's even got enough charge to it, got enough juice to it. I'm not a BS Viking expert, okay? So let's all relax here.
It's just the thought that came to mind was
Yeah.
a nice elemental boat of electricity into it.
Yeah. So let's
Give it a jump start.
BS Viking transmission. Hold on, fuck me. I gotta go with the fucking military nerd mode here. Shit.
For your normal state of being?
Shut up. Calm down, civilian. Let's see here.
Hey bro, I did my time.
hey, bro.
I did my time.
Yeah, so it's an Allison automatic, yeah, which should be a digital transmission. Yep. So in case you're wondering, chat, on the ASV, on most military vehicles, it's a giant electronic Allison shifter, and it's usually on the left hand side because you reach over and go doot 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 doot. This is on ASV it was. Basically, you got R and D up down mode. That's all there is to this. And so as you got, so there's just enough juice for you to kind of put it in neutral, and the thing kind of shifts when the Viking kind of rolls back and forth as the transmission disengages, and it's in neutral. And Biff goes, okay, so Mr. Q, he kind of points towards the window there.
Yeah.
Don't run me over. That'd be very painful for both of us.
It's very slow.
So they begin towing. So he kind of like he kind of like chucks the horses and start towing the Viking in the town, and it's moving relatively easily. It's kind of this roll, and these horses are like fucking absolute fucking massive fuckers, and they're kind of like just kind of pulling like they're like fucking god. And they're kind of pulling this Viking with them. They don't like it. They're not fans of it, but you know it's rolling. And it takes about an hour because they stop, the horse take a break, nibble grass on where they roll. And the Viking gets into town, and it gets to about here. And I'll pull all of you into the scene.
Wow.
You're wow. Shut up.
Oh, thank you.
So Aaron, Arsehole, Gamda, and Napasis.
Yeah, I can see.
It's not Gomda.
It should be Zephyr
It's
and not
Zephyr.
Oh shit!
Zephyr.
God damn
The
it!
other spider guy.
I miss Gamda. I'm sorry. All right. So Zephyr, there you are. I'm not Gamda. I'm sorry.
And where's the grenade?
You've made a grave mistake.
Okay. So you can't. So the horses kind of pull up the Vikings about there, and he goes, "Okay, so I'm gonna just kind of poke around in it and see what it really needs. You guys don't have to help. it'd be great if you did help, but you don't have to, you know. But more or less, my home. He actually kind of like reaches over and he grabs on one of the front like tow hooks. This Viking kind of pulls it somewhat into his workshop. Like he's kind of pulling it towards the right here, and kind of like, and this Viking's moving on his own power. And he goes, I'm just gonna pull this in here a bit, but more or less, you guys are free to go upstairs, find a room. Not you all get to share a room, all right? Because I'm not running a charity here. And we'll see what it needs, and we'll discuss a price. And around that time, these harpies come flying in, and they're definitely like the 11th Recon Harpy group, and they're wearing like the radio set. And as they land, people look and go, "What the fuck?" Because the harpies are rolling with radio sets and like flying camo netting, and they're holding these packages.
Oh, yay.
And so
That'd be ours.
so they land, and they go, "Slight problem. There's currently medical shortages. We got you ammunition, and we got you a bit of money. Command does realize that it's a bit problem having medical supply shortage, so they sent you a bit of gold and silver to help try and recoup stuff from the local populace. Don't blame the messenger. I only bring what was given."
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
All right, so
Very fine.
beyond that-
Yeah. Mm.
but go ahead and reset.
You-
Go ahead and reset all of your rations and ammunition back to full because they're going to resupply you. And each of you gets three. And each of you gets three. So basically, 3 gold each for medical supplies. So you have to go out and find bandages, local healing potions, all that fun shit.
For free
beyond
gold.
3 gold.
Did-
Mm.
Did they come with any herbs and spices?
Yes, they did. That's
Cool.
a special order for you that you put in, like bring me the herb. They're like, gotcha.
Yeah.
7:30, 8:39.
Beyond that, I do have a something to inform the command.
They go, they go, okay. I'm just gonna pull it on there. So they, okay, what do you want to tell command?
Oh, okay. Well, while our Viking is currently under repairs, we encountered a orc squadron with very advanced weaponry, and they managed to damage it in some way. So just let them know, and we might need some future mechanics or supplies towards that.
We
I
need
don't know.
oil.
We need
Yes, oil. Too.
Oh, yeah, the black stuff dripping out of the engine. Yeah.
Lube me
Yes.
up, daddy. Anyway, they go, oh, we will
Yo, what the heck?
we will try to we'll work on it. Yeah, we'll take the message back and we'll see what they say. Is the
Beyond that,
is the giant meat mountain man your mechanic? And Biff goes, hey, from inside this little garage.
yes, Mr. Biff is our mechanic.
Stand by. Hold on.
Welcome to the team, Biff.
Yes.
The poodle just wants to be part of the game.
Well,
Doggo,
no.
Biff has a dog.
Oh my god, I didn't know that. That's
No, it's
crazy.
a fucking hellhound.
Probably somehow weave in the whole. They also Southern elves have enough rocket launchers that they're just giving them away to the orcs. Because
I mean, if it
feel
comes
like
to
that's a
us, I
concern.
believe it.
Yeah.
Mm.
That's a concern that headquarters should probably know, though.
Yeah. So, how you doing, chat?
Man, the fact that the tiles don't line up with the actual tiles of the
Files.
game board, yeah.
Okay.
Hardly an issue.
I have a word with words. I rescind my previous statement. Thanks, slap.
Okay, but ours would continue to say, beyond that, there is a report concerning the orcs' weaponry. Apparently, they have. We assume the Sun Elves have been providing them with weaponry, the bazooka things. I'm not sure what they're called, and just very heavy explosives. Let's just say that, among other advanced weaponry. So
They go, okay. Yeah, we'll tell. They kind of
okay.
fly away.
I actually wanted to ask him what the problem was that was actually
No,
going on.
they just
with
leave. They're just off.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Goodbye.
You're nerd. Like,
Alright,
wait, pie. Go down. Anyway,
Very
I suppose they're
assertive
busy.
of you, ours.
Yeah. They're not my job. I don't
Okay.
care that much.
Maybe not, but still.
so as you guys kind of head inside, you see that Biff has more or less a house staff. There's a cook and multiple maids. They kind of do the linens and all that. And as you guys kind of step inside the door here, this is a more or less kind of like a small inn in a way, where it's kind of like there's just basically like a small, tidy, like kind of like a bed and breakfast. You know what I mean?
Are you saying there's actual cooking equipment here?
Yes. So your spider boy ears hear the sizzling sounds and the talk of chef knives in the top right corner of the home here. And I should say that once you kind of like scramble up, the like because Biff's like, spider guy, give a fuck. Everyone else is like, what the fuck is that? And like it's like there are people like people from the stables who are like glued to the windows like Spider-Man, and they're like pointing at you. But as you kind of go inside Biff's home, everyone kind of like peters off because Biff doesn't do the whole Peaky Blinders thing. And he's like, no, go away. And it doesn't take you long, Q, to figure out where the kitchen is. You kind of fly around, and as you kind of open the door, the chef goes tuk, whack, and like cuts off like he kind of like cuts his finger. And he kind of like he's not bleeding everywhere. He's like, what the fuck? Oh, what the fuck? He's kind of like pointing at his finger and you, and just blood over his fucking cutting board and his knife now. You have spooked the chef.
Don't call me
Oh,
in
no.
there. I'm liable
Human
to
inter-
accidentally.
Human interaction.
Yeah.
Zephyr's
liable-
greatest weakness.
Don't call me in there.
You'll
I'm
be
liable
fine.
to accidentally kill them when attempting to heal their
So
finger cut.
the chef's like, what the? Who the fuck are you? Oh, and
Staying here.
And I should note, Ashley. Hi, staying here. Me guess now. Ah! Let's find out what he is, because this is the fun part. Someone roll me a d20, please. 1, 2, 3,
Watch him be a halfling.
Let's go.
8.
He's an
1,
8.
2, 3, 4,
That's
5,
Brim
6,
Touch
7,
right
8.
there.
It's actually a common sparrow harpy, who's actually the chef here. So he's basically cut his talon with this giant knife.
Damn it, I thought we were about to buy a horn. Or commit murder, one of the two.
We're not
God.
murdering.
Do not, especially do not call me in because me and harpies. Ugh.
Let me fix your finger, my friend.
We've
With a
had
giant
so much
sword.
more practice on it. Fine.
It goes from cut talon to internal bleeding in the lungs.
Oh no, it appears you're hemorrhaging. What?
What?
We
Impossible.
need to drill a hole in your skull to relieve the pressure.
Yes, it'll be very painful, but I assure you, it'll dull the pain.
This is definitely necessary.
Yes.
But now, hello, me staying here. That's funny. So the chef's like, and she's like, kind of clocking around, and she goes, I gotta go, and she like opens up her door with her foot and runs off into the fucking village to get her finger taken care of. And so there's blood all over the fucking knife, the cutting board, the table, like this half an apple's covered in blood. And so what's your?
Oh, Zephyr can't handle a messy kitchen. He's going in to clean.
So
That's an incredibly dangerous sanitary issue.
as you go in the clean.
Yeah.
So someone goes, "Hey, are you okay?" And she runs down, opens the door, and there's like this giant spider cleaning. Like, so basically, this housemaid barges in, and she stops and goes, "Huh?" And looks up at you, and you're cleaning. And what do you do?
No, because Zephyr would be totally focused on the clean. Like, basically, because cooking's like an obsession for him.
Mm-hmm.
So, he probably wouldn't even notice her. He is just focused on the clean. He wants everything to be pristine.
So,
Like, even like little maintenance on stuff, like he is just all over. He is like using telekinesis to like make sure that other things are cleaning, like getting ceiling tiles, everything.
so you basically just ignored the entire time. It's like ignored.
Yeah.
So as you're kind of like cleaning, she kind of like slowly backs out and slowly closes the door. And like you hear her like rapid footfalls, and she like runs towards her and goes, Biff, there's a spider in the kitchen. And she opens up this door here, and she sees the Fascis and Biff and Ars and Q and Aaron in this giant vehicle, and she goes, what is going on in this place today?
We're invading.
Shut up, Q. That spider is ours.
To be fair, it was pretty funny.
He means no harm. He's just
I think he killed the chef because there's blood all over the kitchen.
Okay, 1 second. I'll be right back. 1 second.
Yeah,
I'm going upstairs.
Hold on. Let me.
I'm gonna dip for a second.
I'm just gonna go check because
I like
I'm
how
just-
the entire team has to double check. Just like maybe he would. Maybe
Aaron
he
is
would
going
just
straight up.
kill.
I think
yes,
like,
I'm just
wouldn't
gonna
kill
say,
someone,
excuse
right?
me, ma'am. I'll go check.
So the whole fight
And
kind
then
of like just bustles out. And as you all kind of find Ars in the kitchen, you see Ars like cleaning the he's like cleaning. You find Zephyr like I just stop. You find Zephyr cleaning like a blade. So you see Zephyr like standing there over the table cleaning a bloody knife with a rag. And it's like a bloody apple in front of him, and it's like a blood trail out the door. You know?
the fuck?
He doesn't even notice you. He is just cleaning. He is
Ours
like
is gonna
making
walk
sure.
up-
He is doing like little ticks. He's taking off, like he's even going to the to like the heating elements on the oven, and he's like removing them so then he can clean underneath.
Ours
like-
has been around Zephyr for long enough to know that he's in a fugue state, so he's gonna walk up and actively touch.
He's in a
Zephyr to try
fugue
to-
state.
Yes.
You
So
mean
he's gonna jostle him into focus.
He would just be spooked, drop the heating element, and be like, "What?
Did you just kill
Imagine you
somebody?
actually rip out the frying pan.
No."
So
What's all this blood then?
Their chef sucks.
What?
so you hear hey, and you see this Harpy walk up the door. He's holding a newly banished. He goes, "I do not suck. You scared me, you giant spider prick." And this J Harpy is very
Still doesn't mean
clearly.
you shouldn't be able to handle a knife.
So you see like this angry like Harpy chef who's like wearing like kind of hand tailored chef clothes and like a little apron. He goes, "You came," and he speaks in more of a regional dialect. He goes, "You came out of nowhere and you opened my door and you're a giant fucking spider. Like
You're a giant bird."
Excuse me.
Damn,
Sir,
man.
You're
are you
a
okay?
you're a giant bird." Sounds like he's like aghast.
Like, ours is actually gonna get him between these things. Like, sir, first of all, are you okay?
I cut my finger and the lady next door I'm fine. I'm fine.
Do you need healing?
No, I'm good. And he kind of smells it. He kind of goes, "Did he mess with my
he's gonna-
soup? What'd you put in my soup?" And he kind of points towards this like
Wait,
large
sir,
kettle
sir,
on the.
Sir, calm down. Like, ours is actively holding his
what
hand
did
up.
you
and
put
saying,
in
Like,
soup?
this harpy's trying to get around ours, trying to like claw at fucking Zephyr. My fucking soup! How could you?
I didn't touch your soup. I used a cleaning product in your kitchen.
Ars, do you want some help?
The show goes,
Oh,
"What the hell is a
I
cleaning
have this."
product?"
That sparks many worries.
That sparks many warnings.
So,
I'm just-
our
the fastest is going to question, like, how can a
Ours
single
is-
cut in the finger produce this much blood?
Ours is
Oh,
actually
you've
going
never
to.
cut off like a
Yeah,
no.
like
If you actually like
fingers-
cut a tip of your finger or something, like
fingers piss blood, dude. It's ridiculous. Like your
I had
Yeah.
it before. It doesn't produce that much blood.
no,
Yeah.
you get like a
Like, not if
nice
you cut it off.
yeah. If you get a nice cooking knife and you do a chop, like
right to the
getting a bit
bone,
of the
like
tip,
right to the bone.
yeah, there's a lot of blood.
So ours is
There's a
actually
reason
going.
why chefs wear Kevlar gloves.
Yeah,
Like,
it's really dangerous. Ooh, ooh. But yeah, ours is actually going to use a snare with his hand to try to stop this fucking harpy from trying to get at Zephyr.
you're just casting offensive spells. Okay.
So
it's not an offensive spell; it's a binding spell.
So as this brawl's happening in the kitchen, you see Biff walking along with the maid, and he goes, "Look, he's just a giant spider. All right, we're all
God.
people here." And he goes, "What?" And he goes, and it's just gonna be, "What the hell's going on in my kitchen?" And you see like Zephyr like trying to
That's
trap
just
this
like-
harpy in place.
Like, what the fuck?
No,
No,
I'm
ours.
not trying to trap. I'm still trying to clean.
It's like angrily cleaning
I'm
the
actively
kitchen.
holding the. I'm actively holding the fucking harpy back while he's just obliviously cleaning. Just fucking hell.
So
I just get spooked because this man just walked behind me. Like,
yeah,
oh, God.
so
So-
like this hulky figure, like so basically Zephyr, you not Zephyr, the fastest you see the shadow like loom over you as Biff like walks up behind you,
Oh God.
and he goes, "What the hell's going on in my kitchen? What are y'all? What was there blood in here?"
Mr. Biff, could you please calm down your harpy?
Yeah, hold on.
Your harpy is being immature, and there's someone that's cleaning the kitchen, and the harpy doesn't like that for some
being a
reason.
lot of things right now.
So he goes, "Gorwin, calm down. It's okay. Don't mind the giant spider. He's fine." And Gorwin goes, "But he did something in here, and it smells weird now. And I think he touched my fucking soup." And
It's
like,
a cleaning
He's
product.
he's just cleaning, sir. That's all he's doing. He didn't touch
He's
your
cleaning all of the
soup,
blood
I
and
assume.
filth.
It's just sanitization because
Do you
and
think
ours is gonna look around. He said, "It looks quite dirty in here."
dog review win. What? And so
Oh,
and
gosh.
Biff goes, "Right. So anyway, yes."
As a show of grace, I suppose I'd be willing to actually heal your harpy friend here because I don't trust that bandage will be
The
actually
fastest
do
are,
well.
Zephyrus, are you almost done cleaning?
He's barely started. Deep clean.
I've yet begun to clean.
And
So-
in
Come
turn,
on,
could you
hurry up!
So
in turn, could you allow Zephyr to finish cleaning?
So Biff goes, "So the giant spider wants to clean the kitchen. Goran, just let him. Goran, just step back. You can watch your damn soup. Just step back. Let the giant Spider-Man do his thing." Now, Callie here, he kind of points towards the head maid. She'll help you guys get settled in your room. Yeah. I'm going to go back to the same part of the house and just look at this vehicle. He kind of walks out and leaves entirely. He's like, nope. He kind of nopes out the entire situation and goes back to the Viking.
Okay. At least no
so
one gets hurt.
Now that everything's
Does
like
it-
kind of calmed down, ours is actually going to like inspect the cut off talon.
It's not cut off. It's not cut. It's not cut off. It's just a very deep cut. That's all it is.
Is it still actively bleeding?
No. The lady next door put some like hard bandage and a little bit of a poultice on it, and it kind of like stopped the healing. It'll be fine. But it could use like proper healing, sure.
Well, I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm gonna go ahead and heal him.
Okay.
Go and roll a 1.
I
mean,
take away his entire
That's probably
finger.
all it would take. Fuck! I wish I had the 66 healing.
But
That would
yeah,
be nice.
but I'll say you go and get it healed, We'll go in today's session there, as you guys are now guests at the abode.
Hopefully
Getting
not
in
back.
between two chefs. How dare you?
Episode 6, Zephyr starts a fucking chef fight.
Yes.
I didn't touch your fucking soup. You made it smell weird in here.
I wouldn't touch that shrill water you're cooking.
Oh my goodness.
You've been an enemy for life. All right. So, chat, we'll see you Friday, 17:30 for Alpha Squad. And don't do what I wouldn't do out there, which ain't much. But kids, stay safe. And Bravo team, say goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.